This is the one I miss, dude. I swear to you, I just did a podcast in Russian, and like I'm one person in Russian, and I'm completely another guy in English. But I feel me when I'm in English. You're lucky because I have fucking transformed. You know, I'm American. I think I'm fucking American, like from the fucking when I was born in Russia. I was born American. You know what I mean? I was always wanted to come to America, and let me tell you something, dude. I love this country to the point where I wouldn't think twice to give my life away for it. I'm fucking in love with America. And it's weird that patriots right now considered some canoid, whatever the fucking DQinist, whatever the fuck thing is, the whatever, you know what I'm talking about, the conspiracy theory bullshit. And it's so weird because the patriots are the ones who really built this country up. And those are the people that make it strong. And I see deterioration in patriotism actually all around the world. It's weird, right? People are taught to hate their country. And I don't understand why it's happening. I mean, I do. We are facing a fourth industrial revolution. The merge between biology and technology, and if you want to keep denying it, that's fine. I think that's what the elite wants anyways. And as soon as you start speaking on those issues, a lot of people get a little bit turned away, because they might not necessarily agree with you because their thoughts are controlled by social media trends, their favorite athletes, artists are telling them what to think. And that's how elite controls the thought, and that's how the elite controls what we believe in, what we know. It controls our future. It predicts it, and if there is something happens that they didn't foresee, they correct it, and that's what you see right now. It's a predictable correction. Everything that's going on with the COVID, and it is a real thing. My dad is in the hospital with COVID. Thanks God today he's feeling better. Because he was on ventilator for 5 days. He was in critical condition. Same thing with my mom. My mom was sick with a thing. I was sick with a thing. But this major crisis has been needed in order to intensify our transformation into the new world order. And as much as masses don't want to recognize a tremendous change and accept everything just to stop the suffering. Because when people suffer, they want only one thing, for the shit to go away. And the elites are very smart, they're intelligent, they're discovered, and it's genie in the bottle, the big tech. And they control big tech. I don't know how, but I'm pretty sure with lots of power. And this world is ran by few very selfish, power-hungry psychopaths. And the elite has been around for centuries, if not thousands of years. They're the ones that control our consciousness. They control the knowledge. They write history. And whatever we know about the world or think we know is just what they want you to know, or think you know, or not know. See, we are under control, and if you have your consciousness independently developed, because you've been applying a lot of criticism to what you see, and you try to understand the reality behind what you see on TV or what you read in the headlines, by engaging in conversation and researching other sources that are not related to the mass media. So you can have a different perspective. And that's how you develop an opposite thinking. This is how you develop an identity. When you have your own rational process, where you put everything to criticism. And that's how I look at the world. That's how I've always been. I always paved my own path. I never went a well-known way and path as a majority of average people. And there is nothing wrong with that. Everybody is shaped by their environment. They grew up by their parents, and I was just shaped differently, and I have a different personality. And my dad have always taught me and told me to stand for what I believe firmly, and if I ever get in a fight, to hit first. And that helped me shape my character and being an individual, independent individual, think for myself. And as you can see, I am who I am because I'm freely expressing myself without holding back. And I think when you do that, you develop a really great sense of freedom and independent thinking from majority. So you can look at the reality from outside of it because you don't really follow the pattern. And I think I got a really great skill of it because the adventures that I set myself onto in my life have led me through some really intense and wild moments and experiences that create a person who I am today. And there was a guy that you met at Rick Drazen, and then the guy that was going around and picking up girls dressed up as a priest. There is a guy telling you about how to eat and how to exercise and about steroids and about bodybuilding. And then there is a guy now. And you can see the change because I'm growing, I'm maturing, and I'm not stuck in one thing. I don't feel comfortable in one thing. I want to feel uncomfortable. And what I'm going through right now, my people, is a challenge because I've never put my own place together like this. I never had to put my own gym together. I'm putting like a really sick fucking facility for myself, just my private use, but they see it as a studio. I'm going to be training. I haven't trained in a fucking month. I'm dying to lift. And then just get banked in the grind, man. It's not me. I'm walking around the streets and people are like, oh man, you buff. I don't feel buff. I feel like I've deflated. And I haven't been dieting, so I really want to just get back into this rhythm and get back into this thing. But I understand that I have to level up. And with leveling up, you get out of your comfort zone. And a lot of people don't want to do that. A lot of people don't want to get out of their comfort zone. It's fucking cool in there, man. You don't have to stress. You don't have to worry. But it's so predictable because that comfort zone has a limit. And the second, another perspective of life is just no limits. And I know what I'm doing has no limits in my potential because I always choose to follow my intuition. And if I have to risk everything, I'll risk everything. If I have to throw all the money I have on the table, I do it because I'm a single guy. I don't have a family. The only people I have to worry about is my mom and my dad. And my brother is taken care of. He's good. And he's working, his wife is working. He's good. My family is great. That's the only responsibility I really see. So I don't have any fear of failure, because I don't have to be responsible for others. A lot of people are locked up into, they must play safe because they have a family. And if they fucking lose money tomorrow, how are they going to pay rent? They got to fucking get the kids to school or feed their kids or, how put shelter above their heads. That's a tough position to be in. And I think I'm lucky to be in a situation that I am because I can explore and I can share with you the wisdom that I get from living life and truly going after every single experience I ever get excited about. Because that truly creates a certain type of wisdom of a person that's paving his own path and not travels a well-known one. And this is the kind of human being I am. And it's clear to myself. And I feel a great responsibility of actually sharing because I love to talk. I wanted to do this podcast for so long. I wanted to just really unleash myself and give you a whole fucking 9 yards of my opinions on MMA. I'm good with MMA. I grew up watching Bushido on fucking tapes, on VCSR tapes in Soviet Union. My dad used to bring me all this stuff home. Karate fights, kickboxing fights, K1, then fucking Pride appeared. I looked every single fight ever on Pride. We watched everything. With Bas Rutten, with all big OGs, legends. And I'm obsessed with fighting myself. I'm obsessed with boxing myself. So I can really give, and I always wanted to give this type of opinions because, you look at other people saying and talking. I was like, dude, I don't really agree with you. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean you're a bad person or anything like that, but I don't agree with you. I think there is a reason why people lose or win fights. I think I see it differently because I'm into fighting. And just even to talk about different strategies and every other aspect of training that goes into MMA. I always wanted to do it. That's why I kind of wanted to expand myself and go way beyond bodybuilding. I know I'm not getting any views lately on my YouTube, especially on the English one, but I'm doing it because I wholeheartedly believe that it will take off. I was thinking about restarting the channel because it's not necessarily bodybuilding anymore. Because as I said before, bodybuilding is great, but it's not as exciting to me anymore. Because I think there are way more things to explore. There's a way more life to live than coming to the point where you look back and just all you did was lifting and looking in the mirror. You didn't get to experience life at all. And bodybuilding is a great fucking thing, but it's not the only thing. It's a great foundation, but you have to grow. In order to become a real human, an extraordinary one in the current conditions, you have to explore and you have to put yourself into very uncomfortable positions where you have to learn new things, acquire new skills, because they make you a bigger individual. You experience life on a higher frequency, and that's where I am right now with all the things that I'm doing for cardio in a way, because like it kind of all started. I'm going to do some boxing for cardio, and then I'm going to do some biking for cardio, and I'm going to do some swimming for cardio, and then I'm going to do some surfing for cardio, and then I'm going to do some skydiving, and you just start getting all about this rock climbing bullshit. Like, dude, it absorbs you, and it becomes you, and you meet all these different layers of people, cultures, philosophies, because every single thing has their own culture. The skydiver culture, and they're one thing, and there's rock climbing culture, and there's another thing. There is biking culture, is another thing, and I come across all this. Surfer is a whole different culture, right? I come across all these cultures, and I absorb them, and I'm able to do a little bit of everything and explore life from so many different perspectives and have the fucking hell of a time doing it. And you become so detached from politics, from the system that I've been talking about, from everything that's going on in the world. You kind of live in your own reality, and you understand and transcend a whole different frequency independently from what these people try and what kind of idea they try to instill in you. You don't suffer one bit. You cannot change the dynamics of the economy, commerce. There are people that have trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars, and you think you can do something by your Instagram post on someone else's platform? Ha ha ha. Good luck. But if you're smart enough, you can make a commerce of that and just get a bunch of other sheep. They're going to be looking, yeah, you're fucking right. You're speaking the truth. I'll buy you a t-shirt made in China. How about that? Yeah, there's another option for that. But my option is to explore life and to go all out and burn all the way down and have fun doing it. I'm excited to share with you my journey because I know it's a special one. I'm in my prime. I'm 36 years of age. I got a lot of good things happening to me. A lot of not good things happening to me, but it's a part of the game, And if that happens, then I have to start all over again in my life at any point. I'm fucking ready. I've done it so many times. You can take all the money from me. You can take all the money, but you can't take away my hustle. Still going to be me. You throw me on the street tomorrow, I'll have a car in a month, less than that. And I'll be driving around in a fucking Honda Accord, going from one job to another. Because you can't stop a hustler. And that's what's cool about having this type of character and having this type of approach to life. You don't break, you don't fold. People that are used to one job, to a union job that pays them 40, 50 bucks an hour, they go bananas if they lose that job. So they don't know what to do. You motherfucker as a hustler, and it's a shout out to all motherfuckers out there that hustle and do all kinds of things to make money, to keep it moving and grooving, you know? Shout out at all of you, because you're making this world go around. You know, and those are the people that are adventurous, entrepreneurs, that are the people that are achievers. And that is a big aspect of my life. As much as I love to chill and fucking surf and do all the kinds of cool stuff, hustle is a big part of my life. And that's what I'm doing right here. I'm putting my hustle together, man. I want to have my own gym in here that I'm going to be able to fully engage into content and create my own platform with functional bodybuilding. I'll have my strength and conditioning area outside with all the equipment. It's getting done. It's taking me 2 months to get the permits, to get everything painted, to get everything done, but I'm getting it done. You know, I'm powering through. It's fucking expensive as fuck. LA is expensive as fuck. To make shit in America is expensive as fuck. As I said before, I'm a fucking patriot, and we're gonna keep it here for now. I'm gonna explore and create a different brand with other options from overseas in order to survive, because I have great sense of taste. I can put together anything. I can put great outfits together. You gave me Alibaba Express, I will put the best outfits together, and they're gonna be still different from others. You know, so there is a lot of things in works, and there's a lot of hustle that it works. You know, there's a lot of this stuff that I need to explore and re-explore and reinvent myself in fitness, because I completely gave up on it because of what's been going on with me in the past month. So I really want to refocus and regain momentum. So I'll be recording a lot of podcasts with other people. As I said before, I love to talk on different topics. I love to discuss psychedelics because they're a big part of who I am. I don't do them as often, but again, I would love to invite people and discuss their experiences and their approach. And I have a buddy of mine who's doing ayahuasca this Friday, and I'm like, dude, good luck with that. It's too strong. I'm not ready for that yet. I still have to grasp the DMT trips and all that. And I know that psychedelics are popping right now. It's a very popular topic. Everybody loves to talk about it. There's a lot of different avenues that I want to invest myself into. So I'll be sharing this journey with you. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you shopping Golden Aesthetics. I appreciate you being loyal to me and transitioning with me, because as I said before, through up and downs, I stayed myself and still loyal to who I am, because I have very deeply engraved in me and rooted in me one simple quality is being real. That's what my dad told me. That's what he taught me. And this is how I am. This is how my consciousness has been shaped. It's been shaped by the movie Braveheart. And that was an epitome of manhood for me. That was, if you ever wonder what are my biggest values in life, you should watch Braveheart. And that's my favorite movie. That's the only movie that I watched that's the movie that I watched for the first time on the train, through the window, just trying to fucking understand what's going on in there. And that movie made perfect sense even without sound. That's something special to you, man. That's something special to me. That's a fucking movie on its own, you know, the way I got to experience it. But this is who I am. And it's cool to take you with me on this journey, because I know it's going to be significant fun. I'm actually working right now on this piece that we did together with my brother. It's like a third independent film that we're doing, fourth. This independent films will take off for sure. We have a couple ideas that we want to pitch to Netflix. I think it will be dope. I think it will be really, really cool. And I have a great vision. You know, before I didn't really see the end. Okay, what's next after bodybuilding? I've asked myself that question when I was used to hustle cars. It's fucking crazy, man. I was like, man, what the fuck I'm gonna do next, dude? I'm done with cars. I'm fucking not interested in that hustle anymore. I'm tired of it. And I felt ready for something new. And here comes bodybuilding. And after the same thing, bodybuilding stopped exciting me anymore, because I got disappointed, you know, in the quality of people, really. To me, that's the most important part, you know, because I invested my heart. I didn't invest money, a whole lot, but I invested my entire heart. And when somebody just fucking spits right in it, it doesn't feel good. It kind of turns you away. So I never turned away from bodybuilding, from training, but I turned away from the industry itself. And that's not what I never was a part of it anyways. I never seen myself as a bodybuilder or a competitive bodybuilder. It's just something that I got fall into, and I enjoyed it for a moment, and it was fucking cool. And I'm gonna be loyal to bodybuilding for the rest of my life. But going around expos and stuff like that later in life, not right now. Right now, I'm focused on acting and experiencing and creating my own fitness platform, my own sort of religion in fitness world. You know, being active outdoors, competing outdoors. You know, extreme adventures with fitness. And that's what I'm all about, and I'm really um, fucking political call. Have you ever experienced anything like that? Political call. Hello?
Hi, this is your Congressman, Jimmy Gomez, asking you to join us for a live telephone town hall on the American Radio.
You know, that's politics, boy. Anyways, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I just was really curious because you get this. This is also someone else's hustle, you know. You get all the spam calls. That's just a topic for a whole different video. But I truly appreciate you staying with me and being committed to my journey. It's, as I said before, it's a special one, and I'm pretty sure you can learn a lot of things from me. We're going to keep working. We're going to keep exploring, and I really appreciate you listening to this podcast. As I said before, I can speak forever on different topics, but I want to share with you a little bit of my consciousness, a little bit of my progress, and where I stand with this place. It's coming along. I'm very, very excited. I think on the next podcast we're going to have somebody else once we get it all set up. I think it'll probably take me a week to get it all done because I was looking for the equipment, and to find equipment is a bitch. You know, like, dude, can you sponsor me? And people usually like, I don't have enough followers yet. So as I said before, like, I've never been a part of the industry, so it's kind of hard to, you know, get in it, you know what I mean, and make friends because I'm always doing my own thing. I'm on my own. And as I said before, I'm creating my own kind of fitness religion, and it's a remarkable and great one because it makes you happy. It makes you free, and it's way better than just staring yourself at the mirror and doing the same thing for fucking 45 years, not exploring anything. So this is where we at, guys. This is where we at. We're going to keep exploring. We're going to keep loving, and we're going to keep giving. Thank you guys so much. I love you.